You always this hard on Thor? Seems like you're mad at him or something.
Getting no. Getting questioned.
Huh. Is this old or does he make them paint him young? Well, this has been a weird day. Exactly. Huh. Nicely equipped. It needs work.
சரி பேசுங்க அண்ணா அண்ணா ஒரு பாட்டு பாடுங்களா எதுக்கு
Good morning, brother. No news, I'm afraid.
I have a plan.
Do you now?
The Norns. You found them once. Could you do so again?
I could try, but I don't see how that would
They
help.
are the fates of these lands, are they not? I would know what they know,
You may not find them cooperative.
as long as I find them. Where do we search?
Midgard. But if Atreus is in Asgard, there's no getting him back without an army. We should be raising one.
Yes, nothing like a catastrophic war to improve the situation. The boy seems quite capable. Perhaps if you simply give him some time.
You are not free of blame here. You encouraged his foolishness, his confusion. I do not seek war. But if Odin has stolen my son, do not doubt the lengths I will go to.
Your nature has always been clear, Kratos. But you, Freya. War is a first resort. That's not the Freya I knew. I hope the Norns can give you the counsel you need. Perhaps mine is no longer of use here.
Tyr, stop. This is no time to divide ourselves further. Come, sit, please.
You have been quiet.
Frankly, I'm surprised you, of all people, would seek out fate. But your instincts haven't let us down so far. Let's find the Norns.
கூட பிளே பண்ணணும் ப்ரோ.
got something for you. Sentry!
Coming!
The Before you go traipsing off into the dawn, I thought you'd like to have a look back. Well, don't go getting too cheery about it. But you're welcome.
I've collected what we need to find the Norns. Shall we go? I suspect we have consequences to look forward to.
We are certain Atreus could not still be in Midgard.
I was just there and found no trace. He must have provided a way.
No, that is not the only explanation. Tell me where we find these Norns.
I discovered some of their threads near the frozen lake. I stashed them in the spellcraft, but we may... Just remember,
Well, at least things will be difficult for a change.
take your sled down the lake.
Midgard. How I've missed the freezing gusts and constant raider attacks.
Well, that's because they believe Kratos is responsible for the winter, and that killing him will end it.
Where would they get an idea like that?
From me, of course.
Of course.
Come. Quiet. She is a friend. Now.
Better they get this from you. Once the wolves have the scent of the Norns, we just need to follow them.
I will open the gate. Stop whining.
Their fur is matted. When did you last brush them?
They are wolves.
And matted fur leads to disease. Take care of them and they'll take care of you.
Brother, what exactly do you intend to ask the Norns?
How I may find my son. Nothing more.
You don't imagine it's a chance to clear up all this mess about prophecy? Perhaps get a second opinion on your alleged demise.
You didn't tell me you had a death prophecy.
When Atreus and I reached Jotunheim, we found a hidden mural. The Giants, Faye herself, had foreseen our entire journey long ago. Who we would meet, who we would fight. All of it, as it happened.
But you aren't dead.
That image was from a time yet to come.
I see. You've never struck me as someone who fears death. That's not a problem, is it?
No. Death can have me when it earns me.
Then maybe it's not the future that bothers you. Faye sent you on your journey, and she made sure you'd see the image at the end of it. And you're still not sure why.
I wish to speak of this no further. Now that we are on the lake, how will we find the Norns?
Watch the wolves closely. See how their heads point the way?
Well, the Lake of Nine has certainly seen better days. Raiders have made themselves quite at home. Not sure I've been back to these parts since our great battle with Secron.
She speaks highly of that fight as well.
You know of that?
She told me all about it when she found me. She believed you could be an ally. Long before I believed.
The Valkyrie Queen. An ally.
I'm the Valkyrie Queen, as Sigrun was stubbornly determined to remain.
I should have guessed it was Sigrun helping you recover yourself. She's so loyal, wise, clever, tall.
Doesn't take a love goddess to see where you're coming from.
I just hope the Norns are somewhere indoors and warm. Safe to say, no, I have not missed Midgard in Fimbulwinter. Thank you.
We will see soon enough.
Fire on your left! Killer, you alright? Behind you, brother!
The way forward is now that we see. Something interesting is power.
Might I suggest the ominous broken gravestone?
The hilt of a sword.
Brother, I know that sword hilt. Tread carefully. You of all people know how weapons can carry ghosts.
If it does not help us find them. It can wait.
Let's keep looking. This way. I feel a trace of our relations here. Oh no. There's nothing here.
A false trail.
I'm afraid so. We'll have to see what else the woods can find.
Typical Nornish mischief.
They know we're searching. I warned you to make it easy.
What's the hilt of a cursed king have to do with any of it?
Distraction? Coincidence? Who knows? I suppose they'd say we made it for the fight.
Freya, how was Sigrun when you saw her last?
She's still incorporeal, ever since Kratos set her free of the corrupted form. But she hasn't let that stop her from helping any way she can. The truth is, I owe her more than I can repay.
I doubt she'd see it that way. When we freed her, she could speak of little else but her reverence for you. Seeing you yourself again would surely be payment enough. Freya, you mentioned that Fimbulwinter had worn down some of Odin's curses, but you still needed help. Was it Sigrun who helped you recover your warrior spirit?
Is that how Odin liked to refer to the curse that kept me from defending myself?
Oh, I suppose that is where I heard it.
Would you like to know how that curse really worked? What it did to me? What it cost me to finally break it?
I'm no longer sure that I do.
That's correct.
Well, Sigrun must have helped find your Valkyrie wings. Were they hidden in the place I guessed?
They were not. And yes, she did. Argued all the while I should let my anger go. Help me just the same.
Well, those Norns aren't going to find themselves. Back to the wolves.
This thread of fate we are tracing.
It's not somebody's life, if that's what you mean. The Norns use it to mark their way when they're outside of the well.
The Norns live in a well.
No. The Well of Earth, their home, is hard to explain. It's in no fixed place. Entrances come and go. A place wholly under their influence, where the intangible becomes tangible. Like being inside your own world.
But if we go in together, are we in each other's minds? Not so sure I like the sound of that. More bloody Draugr.
Mimir, have you encountered these Norns?
Not personally. Freya's right, they have ways of discouraging visitation. Odin made his share of efforts. Wouldn't talk about what he found. Either he gave up, or he wanted to forget what he saw.
A raider encounter.
Shall we take care of them, brother? Suspect that's all of them.
These will be infamous.
Eating wolves. Atreus and I rescued ours from such an encampment. Perhaps.
Up to you, brother. If the Norns know the future, no doubt they'll expect us to show up a bit late. Freya, you mind telling us what you experienced when you sought the Norns last time?
To be honest, the details are hazy. Like waking up from a dream. Mainly, I remember that nothing could have done to change my son's fate.
Wait. Let us look this way.
The oarsman. A monument to conquerors.
Made some lovely warships, though.
So the Norns told you nothing could change Baldur's fate.
They did. Which only made me more determined.
Behind you, brother! Incoming!
Dia nak buat apa? Aeroplane. Kalau aktif sedih bro. Jadi di laptop.
Fjortland, you say? Now that's where Sigrun was from.
Behind you, brother!
Behind you, watch out!
எனக்கு தெரியல ப்ரோ, நான் ஏன் இதுல விளையாட முடியுது சொல்லதான் வேலை முடிஞ்சு.
Adrian spoke growing up peacekeeper before she joined. Only your
சவுண்ட் லைன் அதுலாம இருக்குது, எனக்கு அதை பத்திலாம் தெரியல. இந்த தேடி வந்து லேப்டாப் கிராஃபிக்ஸ் தான்.
You know, Sigrun told me her kingdom housed a great treasure filled with the spoils of her family's conquests. Perhaps this outpost holds some of that treasure.
Did she say where?
No, just that they kept it hidden.
பழைய பாட்டாளத்துல போகுது நிறைய பழைய பழைய நிறைய மாற்றம் பறந்து எடுத்து வரலாம்.
Brother, what of your story? You faced the fates of your homeland, yeah? The legends I heard about the ghost of Sparta were surely exaggerated.
Exaggerated?
Oh, not in the brazen bloodshed righteous fury part. The part where it said you travelled back in time itself to win a battle once lost. It's strange credulity, obviously. I mean, a rumour about Thor knocking the world serpent back in history from Ragnarok is one thing.
It is the truth. The threads of fate span all life and time. The Sisters of Fate abused their power. When I challenged them, they threatened to undo my existence. So I killed them and turned their power on Zeus.
Brother, what is it?
The wolves are distracted.
Another Coal Raider camp. Kratos, we should do something about them.
Lahat na takal ng alin.
Watch the fire!
Raider, left flank! Raider on the left!
Incoming fire!
That is all of them. Why do they whine?
They can smell more danger.
The wolves fear that which can no longer hurt them.
The horrors of our past can be inextricable from the present. You have to understand that. Kratos, did you really kill your homeland's fates and use their powers to go back in time?
I did.
That's the most dangerous and irresponsible thing I've ever heard. These Norns have no such magic, nor does anyone in these realms that I've ever seen.
Aye, can you imagine? If it existed, Odin would have it. And if Odin had it, we'd be 5 shades more fucked than we are already.
I would not ask them to change the past, even if they could. I only want information.
And that's quite dangerous enough, in my experience. Freya, there's something I've always wanted to ask. What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Thormur, the stonemason, who disguised himself and built Asgard's wall.
Oh, yes. One of the many occasions Odin saw fit to involve me in a wager without my consent. I wish I could say that was the worst of his husbandly habits.
What wager?
I've told this story, brother.
And now she may tell her own.
Hold that thought. I think I hear something sizable. Now, if we could get back to the story of Hrimthur, the stonemason's son. I was hoping to get Freya's version of what happened.
There isn't that much to tell. I knew nothing of it at first, surely because Odin didn't expect to lose the bet.
Brother, what's wrong?
The wolves are distracted.
Freya, you were just beginning to tell us the story of Hrimthur, the stonemason's son.
We're
And
holding off looking for ruins.
Freya, you were just beginning to tell us the story of Hrimthur, the stonemason's son, and the wager Odin involved you in.
Yes. All right.
What is it, brother?
The wolves are distracted.
Incoming fire!
Now maybe the wolves will see they're whining.
லைவ் இல்ல அதுக்கு எனக்கு கரெக்டா கேம் பிளே
Accursed wolves.
I grow tired of your lack of empathy for your own wolves.
It's Demos, isn't it, brother?
I should not have told you of Demos.
You see yourself in your wolves, in their fear.
Let us keep moving.
Alpha, what's there?
We still have unfinished business there. Last we were in Alfheim, Atreus heard something out in the Barrens. A creature in terrible pain.
Lead the way.
What?
Earlier, if Atreus hadn't been there.
Perhaps.
We could go again, find out for certain.
I would rather not.
I'll bet you wouldn't.
We're back in the mountains.
Shall we get back to finding the Norns then? Which way to the sled?
Kratos, tell me more of your homeland.
It was violent and cruel.
Sounds no different from these lands.
It was warmer.
Brother, I had a thought. What if we took a stealthy approach to our next battle?
No.
Freya, you were just beginning to tell us the story of Hrimthur, the stonemason's son, and the wager Odin and Vol'jin.
Yes. All right. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
2! It was 2!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen. Or so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half-drunk before noon, telling me to get dressed and go see what the mason wants. So, off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected, rather stashed in my robe for emergency. And this mason was silent in disguise.
His name was Hrimthur!
He just smiled to see me. And as he said, he whispered in my ear,
Hold that thought. I think it's about to get violent. You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass! More bloody Draugr. You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
Watch your right!
பவர் தானே.
More bloody Draugr. You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass. That Draugr
Whatever.
reminds me of tales of a cruel empress, one too angry to die.
We will see.
I must say, I think we make a good team. With my brains, Kratos' brawn, and my lady's,
Wisdom, magic, ability to tolerate you for long periods of time.
I was going to say brutality.
That works. An abandoned camp.
Whoever was here left long ago.
What did you find?
A list of provisions needed to prepare a meal.
A recipe? Who left that way out here?
Let's take a look at the ingredients. Perhaps the recipe will lead us to them. Do they match the ones in the recipe book you found?
I imagine we might find... Ah, I knew I recognized those initials. The Ballad of Yari and Somar.
I'm not familiar.
An old tale, but a good one nonetheless. The carving marks their passage through this realm. We could always try and find the others, if you're curious.
My fight with Thor ended there.
That's where you landed. No wonder there's bits of Tyr's statue all over the lake.
When you want to find the Nords, you will return to the sea.
Brother, you ever think of cooking meat with those blades of yours?
No. They would foul the meat.
Oh, because of the magic on them?
The blood.
Ah, yes. Carry on then. Getting back to your story, Freya. You granted an audience to Hrimthur after he finished building Asgard's wall. What at long last did he whisper to you?
Well, he said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day they'd burn it. I was Aesir now too, technically. He gave me a look, as if he somehow knew better and continued.
Enough. We will continue later.
In this direction,
Feel what exactly?
another illusion. It's coming from this wall. The Norns are hiding something. I feel the Norns over here. Are you ready?
Brother, wait. Let's see what Freya found.
Open up. Nothing. Another dead end.
A trap!